Welcome to our Hong Kong Brief program. Today, we're diving into some heartwarming news from the local zoo as Hong Kong's panda cub twins are thriving at 2 months old, gaining weight and capturing hearts online. Their adorable antics have made them social media stars alongside their keeper, Matt Leung, proving once again that animals can unite us all. In other news, the economic landscape isn't looking too rosy for Hong Kong as stocks are on track for a second consecutive weekly decline due to disappointing GDP growth in China. The Hang Seng Index has seen some notable drops, raising concerns about the future of the economy and prompting discussions about potential government stimulus measures. It's a roller coaster ride for investors. Finally, Chief Executive John Lee Ka-chiu has introduced new measures to help residents under 40 achieve their dreams of home ownership amidst the rising lying flat phenomenon. While young buyers will get more chances in the subsidized home ownership scheme, competition remains fierce. Will these changes make a difference? Stay tuned to find out more. Please continue watching for more detailed content. South China Morning Post reports that Hong Kong's panda cub twins, now 2 months old, have transformed from hairless and pink to their iconic black and white fur, with their eyes slowly opening. The cubs, affectionately named elder sister and little brother, have gained significant weight, with elder sister weighing 2.7 kilograms and little brother at 2.54 kilograms, marking a remarkable increase from their birth weights of 122 grams and 112 grams, respectively. The excitement surrounding their birth was palpable, as staff at Ocean Park were initially surprised to discover Ying, their mother, was having twins. The twins have captured the hearts of many, amassing a large following on social media, reflecting a growing trend of animals achieving celebrity status online. Panda keeper Matt Leung, who shares delightful posts about the cubs, has also gained a substantial following, showcasing the deep connection between caretakers and the animals they nurture. In another report, South China Morning Post highlights the declining trend in Hong Kong stocks following disappointing economic data from China. The Hang Seng Index experienced fluctuations, ultimately reflecting a 5.4% decline for the week after the National Bureau of Statistics announced a 4.6% growth rate for China's economy in the third quarter, which fell short of the desired 5% target. This slowdown has raised concerns about the feasibility of meeting annual growth goals, prompting discussions about potential fiscal stimulus measures from the government. Market reactions were mixed, with significant declines for major companies like Alibaba and JD.com, while some sectors, like gold mining and semiconductor manufacturing, showed resilience amid global trends. Lastly, South China Morning Post discusses new initiatives introduced by Hong Kong's Chief Executive John Lee Ka-chiu aimed at assisting younger residents in achieving home ownership. The measures come in response to the lying flat phenomenon, where young individuals are reportedly declining salary increases to maintain eligibility for subsidized housing. The new policies will provide additional ballot numbers for applicants under 40 in the home ownership scheme, increasing their chances of securing a home. However, competition remains fierce as priority is also given to families with newborns and elderly individuals. The latest sales of subsidized flats are priced at a minimum of 1.43 million Hong Kong dollars, reflecting a lesser discount compared to previous years, raising concerns about the attractiveness of these options versus private market properties. Nikkei Asia reports that China's economy is experiencing a slowdown, with its GDP growth dropping to 4.6% in the third quarter of 2023, the lowest rate since early in the year. This decline comes as the country grapples with the aftermath of strict COVID-19 restrictions and struggles to meet its annual growth target of around 5%. Despite some measures taken by Beijing, such as cutting interest rates and providing support for property developers, analysts are skeptical about their effectiveness in restoring consumer and business confidence. The export sector, which had been a rare source of positivity, is also facing challenges due to waning overseas demand and increasing trade barriers. The South China Morning Post highlights the innovative efforts of a Hong Kong tech company, Carbon-Base, which has developed a digital carbon registry aimed at helping Asian nations reach carbon neutrality. Selected as a finalist for the Spirit of Hong Kong Awards, Carbon-Base is tackling the unique challenges posed by major emitters in the region. CEO Max Song emphasizes the importance of creating tailored solutions for Asia to meet global climate targets. Initiatives like the Carbon Neutral Club, which fosters networking and collaboration among professionals focused on climate change, showcase Carbon-Base's commitment to sustainability. Despite progress, the company acknowledges the ongoing challenge of raising climate awareness in a fast-paced business environment. In another report by the South China Morning Post, a social trend is emerging among young people in China, characterized by a desire to reset their social relationships by eliminating distant contacts and social media accounts. This phenomenon, inspired by similar trends in Japan, reflects a growing fatigue with maintaining extensive social networks. Clinical psychologist Dr. Paul Wong suggests that this digital detox allows young individuals to forge new identities and prioritize meaningful connections. As part of this movement, many are opting for retro phones and engaging in community groups that advocate for reduced screen time, highlighting a collective effort to reconnect with the real world and find balance in a technology-driven society. South China Morning Post highlights the significant year for K-pop group Stray Kids, particularly focusing on member Felix. As the group made history by attending the Met Gala together and topping the Billboard 200 charts with their first 5 albums, Felix's debut as a model at Louis Vuitton's Fall-Winter 2024 fashion show further solidified his status in the fashion world. His striking denim ensemble from the Louis Vuitton Pre-Fall 2023 show in Seoul, featuring a denim overshirt, jeans, chunky shoes, and a chain necklace, has inspired fans to recreate his stylish look using designer pieces from Gucci, The Row, and more. In another article, the South China Morning Post reports on the positive reception of the new 5-year multi-entry visa for foreign professionals in Hong Kong traveling to mainland China. Chief Executive John Lee Ka-chiu's announcement aims to enhance Hong Kong's appeal as a base for multinational companies and facilitate easier access for global professionals. Business leaders, including Harley Seiden from the American Chamber of Commerce, emphasize that the new visa arrangements will foster collaboration and knowledge exchange, ultimately enriching the local workforce and contributing to Hong Kong's competitiveness in the global market. Alibaba is set to achieve double-digit sales growth for its Singles' Day campaign in Hong Kong, as reported by the South China Morning Post. The company has launched a significant promotion to waive delivery charges for Taobao users, which has garnered positive user feedback. With over half of Hong Kong's population now using Taobao, the platform is becoming increasingly vital for Alibaba. The company is also competing with rivals like JD.com and Pinduoduo, who are enhancing their services in the city. As the world's largest shopping festival approaches, these e-commerce giants are intensifying their campaigns, reflecting the fierce competition in the industry. South China Morning Post reports that the upcoming match between Barcelona and Real Madrid legends in Hong Kong is generating excitement among football fans. Scheduled for December 20th, this event will feature renowned players like Xavi Hernandez, Luis Figo, Iker Casillas, and Roberto Carlos. The match aims to showcase the soon-to-be-opened Kai Tak Sports Park, which is expected to enhance Hong Kong's appeal as a destination for elite football clubs. Eric Falk, the football boss, emphasized that the new stadium's larger capacity will allow for more significant events and attract diverse teams, boosting Hong Kong's status in international sports tourism. The anticipation surrounding this Legends match is palpable, with former players expressing their enthusiasm for the passionate Hong Kong fanbase. In a recent opinion piece, the South China Morning Post highlights Chief Executive John Lee Ka-chiu's ambitious plans to restore Hong Kong's status as a global gold and commodities trading hub. With new security laws and a focus on economic reform, Lee aims to quickly enhance Hong Kong's competitive edge against Singapore, which has recently expanded its gold depository capabilities. The government's strategy includes attracting more capital through tax incentives and improving processes to create a more efficient financial center. Lee's vision is to position Hong Kong as the world's largest cross-boundary wealth management center by 2028, while the property and equity markets are expected to benefit from improved investor sentiment and relaxed loan-to-value ratios. The South China Morning Post features an insightful conversation with Marietta Lee, a marketing executive at United Overseas Bank, UOB, who emphasizes the importance of creativity and adaptability in modern marketing. Lee advocates for a purpose-driven approach that goes beyond traditional marketing tactics, as seen in UOB's Art Academy initiative, which fosters community engagement and enhances the bank's reputation. She urges marketers to leverage research for deeper customer insights and to remain agile in response to market changes. Lee believes that understanding the broader business landscape and developing strong communication skills are essential for success in the marketing field, encouraging aspiring marketers to think strategically and embrace innovation in their practices. South China Morning Post reports on a whirlwind of sports events, including the Formula One's decision to eliminate the fastest lap bonus point after Daniel Ricciardo's controversial performance in Singapore, which raised suspicions of collusion. This rule change will take effect next season, leaving championship contender Lando Norris trailing Max Verstappen by 52 points with 6 races remaining. In cycling, Japan celebrated a historic victory as Kento Yamasaki clinched the country's first world title in men's keirin since 1987, outpacing formidable competitors in the finals. Meanwhile, tragedy struck at the Triathlon World Championships in Spain, where 2 veteran athletes lost their lives during the competition, prompting condolences from national federations. In the realm of finance, the South China Morning Post highlights a shift in sentiment among investors towards Chinese stocks, as Principal Asset Management expresses newfound optimism about China's economic revival. Portfolio manager Steve Larson noted that the recent policy stimulus from Beijing has sparked a rally in stock prices, leading to increased investments in Chinese assets. Despite a significant rebound in the market, many funds remain underweight in Chinese equities, but analysts believe that a simple shift to neutral allocations could unleash billions in inflows. The focus is also on state-controlled property developers, which stand to benefit from new financing measures aimed at reviving the struggling housing market. The South China Morning Post delves into the rapid rise of 24-hour gyms in Hong Kong, catering to the busy lifestyles of residents who require flexibility in their workout schedules. Terence Leung, a freelance actor, and Cindy, a banking professional, both emphasize the convenience of gyms that operate around the clock, allowing them to fit exercise into their unpredictable work hours. The growth of 24-hour fitness facilities has been remarkable, expanding from just 9 locations in 2018 to 117 by 2023, driven by the demand for accessible fitness options. These gyms not only offer competitive pricing compared to traditional gyms, but also ensure safety with features like CCTV and emergency buttons. The appeal of 24-hour gyms lies in their flexibility, attracting a diverse membership base, including an increasing number of older adults seeking group classes and personal training. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.
Turn on the screen, monsters screaming. Empty smiles, their words misleading. Power games in darkened rooms. Spend their lives to seal our doom. Oh, 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 oh. Turn on the screen, monsters screaming. Empty smiles, their words misleading. Our games in darkened rooms. Spend their lives to seal our doom. They talk about freedom, justice, fate. Behind their walls, shadows take. Puppeteers with strings of steel. Promises, broken deals they conceal. We're just numbers in their cold hands. Fight the castles built on sand. Rise up now, reclaim the night. On their truth and blinding light. Oh, elections with deals in the dark. Voices lost in power's arc. Leaders laugh while we cry.